Hello, Capricorn. How you doing? It is time to bust out your April 2021 reading. Are you ready? All right, Capricorn, April 2021. So, if you guys would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. As I have been saying, that is the only way to schedule a personal reading with me. I most certainly will never reach out to you in the comments section and give you a WhatsApp number. Those are scammers that are doing that. Please report and block those people. That is not me, okay? If my name appears in the comments section, you will see a check mark next to it. Okay, that means my account is verified. If you see my name in the comments section with no check mark next to it, that is not me, okay? Anyway, let's go ahead and get right into this. What happened in the past universe? Past energy for Capricorn. Past energy for Capricorn. Capricorn, past energy. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, ooh, the Ace of Cups. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, and 2 more. Okay, the High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. Oh, okay. All right. So this is something that I don't know how far back in the past that we're going. I know for everybody that's going to be different. But when this started, when it very first started, everything was really good, right? And isn't that kind of usually the case? Most of the time, when something very first starts, hopefully it's good. This right here looks like everything was really, really good when it very first started. And then something took a very sharp turn in the other direction. Okay? Took a very sharp left-hand turn into a different direction. Some of you could have been dealing with a situation in which a third party showed up. Maybe the person you were dealing with, or maybe it could have been you. I think somebody here maybe kind of started talking to somebody else. You know? This could have been a past situation too, okay? Somebody, I try not to be too specific on general readings, but this really feels an awful lot like somebody started talking to their ex again. I know that's not going to be everybody right there, but it feels like there was somebody that maybe the person you're dealing with, when it very first started, you may not have known about this, but they were still kind of hung up on a past person. You know, and communication could have been blocked there for a little bit. And then communication may have started coming through. And there ended up being a third party in the mix. And, you know how that goes. Oh, okay, you're talking to your ex about what? I mean, nothing wrong with that. I mean, let's go ahead and be real with it. I'm all about communicate. You're allowed to talk to whoever the hell you want. I'm not going to get mad about that. You know, it's very much like, okay, I'm going to let you do whatever you want. I expect you, with your own moral fortitude, to be able to respect the boundaries, you know? If your ex hits you up, I'm not going to demand that you ignore them or block them. No. But you're going to respect the boundaries, you know? If you're doing something you know you shouldn't be doing, okay, then you know what I'm saying? And I think that this person may have crossed those boundaries, you know? Now, for those of you who are just straight up, no, you're not allowed to talk to your ex. Well, I just don't agree with that. Why not? Why not? Why aren't they allowed to talk to their ex? 1 or 2 reasons. Either A, because you don't trust them, because you know that they probably wouldn't be faithful, you know? Or B, what's the other reason? If you trust the person you're dealing with to be able to handle a situation on their own without having to be told, then you should be able to let them talk to whoever they want. I think you know that this person may have been a little bit hung up on their ex. May have been a little bit hung up on them, you know? So, interesting. How does this person feel about Capricorn currently? And the only reason I say it was an X is because of, obviously that's not everybody, but there was that Wheel of Fortune reversed. indicating that I think that the person you're dealing with still had an incomplete cycle. And nothing wrong with that. I mean, it happens. But if you're not working to close that cycle out in your heart when you get with somebody new, that's fucked up. Straight up. Pardon my French. I'm doing the best that I can not to swear as much on video as I used to. But still, that's just fucked up. Come on now. Come on now, man. If you're going to get with somebody new, the best thing you need to do is start closing that cycle out in here. How does this person feel about Capricorn in the current moment, universe? How does this person feel about Capricorn in the current moment? Okay, the 5 of Cups reversed. I do feel like they are getting over this. They're healing up from this. I think it bothered them to separate. You know, even those of you who are dealing with somebody who may have walked away and chose somebody else over you, it still bothered them. They still didn't really want to separate, you know. But they're kind of getting over it now. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3 more. This deck wants to shuffle, right? Okay, 8 of Swords. Okay, they're trying to ignore this and pretend that it never happened. So they're not exactly healing from it correctly, I don't think. Not really. 9 of Cups in the reverse. All right. Okay, so there was a lot of emotional codependence that brought this situation. They could view you as being emotionally codependent too. I don't know though. That energy right there. Sometimes it's both of you, but there could be 2 sides to that coin. But I really think that they're losing a lot of passion, losing interest here. They've been trying, I think, to date around maybe and try to get somebody else to take their mind off of you, and they've not been very successful dating around. I think they've been trying to. But right now, they're trying to take the time heals all wounds approach, which, by the way, those of you who think time heals wounds, you're very wrong. No, it does not. No. Now, you can use time as a tool, you know, once the pain starts to subside, but if you don't dig that back up and transmute that past energy, it's going to repeat itself over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. Could be a Pisces. Let's see, I have Pisces, air sign, earth sign, water sign. Could be anybody, y'all. But I kind of feel like they wish they would have opened up to you. They wish they would have. There was a lot of things I think that they were holding inside, and they wish they would have been more open with you. But for the most part, I think they're just really trying to ignore this and pretend that it never happened and trying to take the time heals all wounds approach, you know. Yes, those of you who are unfamiliar with me and my style, one of the things that I have dedicated my life to is highlighting things that nobody else talks about. Mm-hmm. You'll hear a lot of things. If you come to me and listen to me, especially if you come to me for a personal reading, you will definitely leave with a different perspective, a seed planted that'll allow you to look at life from a different perspective. Love, life, relationships, everything. All right, let's look at what actions this person is going to take. The Tower card. I think they're letting the tower fall. They're letting it fall. They're letting that tower burn, baby. Let's see, though. Three more shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Three of Cups. The Fool card, okay. 9 of Cups reverse, see? Okay, yeah. 8 of Swords, like I said. They're trying to ignore this and pretend that it never happened. They're not willing to own up to their own bullshit. They're not willing to own up to their mistakes, period. If anything, this person's probably just going out and trying to party, trying to have a good time, trying to date around, trying to see other people, do anything and everything to get over this and forget that it ever happened. But they're also doing anything and everything but going inside, you know, calling themselves out on their own, you know, their own bullshit, calling themselves out and actually working to make changes. Don't see them doing that, but I also don't really see them coming back around either. Okay, Two of Swords. I think this person is the indecisive type in general, you know. And when I say indecisive, that doesn't mean that you don't know what you want. There's a lot of us out there who we know what we want, but man, do I really feel like doing what it takes to get it? Do I really feel like taking the steps necessary to actually get what I want? I don't really think that they are. Again, this person is in that where we've all been here, dude. Every last one of us. I'd be lying through my teeth if I said that I've never done this, you know. I have a goal, a vision in the future. But, man, I'm going to tell you what. I don't want to face the demons I'm going to have to face in order to tackle this problem and actually get through the obstacles and get closer to that goal. That's not worth it to me. I'm too scared, you know. So that's what I see happening here. The Hangman, I don't really see them doing anything. I don't see them opening up. Okay, let's look at the most likely outcome here. Let's use this deck. Haven't pulled this one out in a minute. Most likely outcome for Capricorn. Most likely outcome. Are you going to reach out? Is anybody ever going to attempt to reach out and make things right? I don't know. I don't know, Caparoos. I don't know, man. Let's see. Okay, the Seven of Wands reversed. Two more shuffles. Two more. Ten of Pentacles. Ha 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 ha. You're moving on to bigger and better things, aren't you? Yeah, I think you're abandoning this here. There is still some silent stalking going on, though, isn't there? Excuse me. There is still some silent stalking happening here. Now, if that's not you, if you're sitting there like, what are you talking about? I ain't stalking this person. Well, then they're stalking you. There's somebody here. There's still some silent watching, no communication. Could be an Aquarius. I also have Taurus. But yeah, I think you're moving on to bigger and better things here. Okay, you're abandoning this situation. And if there was a tarot card that had Capricorn's name written all over it, besides the Devil card, which one would it be? Ten of Pentacles, baby. Moving on to bigger and better things. Some of you are starting a business. Some of you already have a business, and you're focusing all your energy on that. Others of you could be working towards a promotion at work, going out and, doing something to better your income. And of course, Capricorn. Of course. That's what you do. That's just how you roll, So I really see you're kind of letting your guard down, though. I don't really think you're going to let this person make you bitter. I also have Cancer here. It could be a Cancer. Yeah. I don't really think that you're going to make any attempt. I'm really kind of feeling here like some of you, I know this isn't all of you, but some of you, especially in the month of April, this is being recorded at the very end of March, but especially in the month of April, getting to the point where you don't even really care, honestly. Some of you are watching that thinking, man, why are you reading about that person? I don't even care about them. Okay, well, maybe they're still throwing energy at you. It's coming through for whatever reason. You're moving on to bigger and better things. You're moving on to success is what I'm seeing. Of course, Capricorn's moving on to success. Of course. All right, well, that was the outcome. Okay, what's the advice? What advice do we have? What is the advice for Capricorn? I think I pulled all the spreads. Even if I missed one, this is very, very to the point. Very to the point. But this is the important part here, the advice. Advice for Capricorn. What advice do we have? Okay, the Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, don't make any solid decisions to commit to anything right now, okay? Right now, we are all collectively going through a very, very, very big shift, a very big awakening. This is going to be a very, very interesting next several weeks, okay? So don't make any solid decisions to commit to anything just yet. Like I always say, pick a path and start walking. Plan the best you can, but be prepared for the unexpected, okay? It can, opening your mind up to that level can be a little bit nerve-jarring and a little bit against the grain of how you've programmed yourself to think before, but Just take my word for it. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. Ace of Cups. Time for something new. Time for something brand new. Release yourself from this. Yeah, new communications coming in for you. It's going to be some new communication. Something brand spanking new. Hey, you got to work on that grudge, though. Don't be holding on to that. That ain't going to do you any good. That's not going to do you any good at all. Okay, yep. 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups, both reversed. You need to transmute this past energy. Okay, it's very, very important. And again, I can't stress this enough. Time most certainly does not heal anything, okay? And I explain this in great detail in personal readings a lot, but to the short, condensed version of it is if you come together with a person, whatever happens, you separate, that creates a ball of energy that is now yours, okay? And that ball of energy vibrates at the frequency of whatever it was that happened and however you felt and the vibrational oscillation of the situation, which could be what? Infidelity, lack of trust, betrayal, having your expectations not met. All these things, okay, is the frequency that this energy that is now yours is vibrating at. What happens if you let time heal the wound? It doesn't heal shit. That ball of energy sinks to the pit of your subconscious mind. And now that's when it's much more dangerous if you don't dig it back up. Now, the advantage to that, where you can use that as a tool, is, oh, okay, well, that doesn't quite hurt, so it doesn't really hurt anymore. I can think straight. My vision isn't clouded with those past emotions of resentment and betrayal and you know what I mean, and being let down and all that. So I can think more clearly about the situation from a non-biased perspective. It's much easier to do that. So now I'm going to use this newfound sense of logic that I have after time has subsided the pain. And I'm going to dig that energy back up. I'm going to sort through it. I'm going to transmute it and turn it into fuel. That's what you have to do. The all-time goal is not for this just to not hurt you anymore. The goal is to be so thankful that it happened that you wouldn't take it back if you were given the opportunity. That's the goal. That is healing. That's healing. A lot of people, nobody really talks about these things. You see what I'm saying? We say, oh, you need to heal. That sounds cute. Okay, how the hell do I do that? You know, this thing could have happened a year ago and I still ain't over it yet. How do I heal from it? Extract wisdom from it, extract knowledge, and use your knowledge and wisdom to bring forth a better version of yourself in the future. And then once you begin to climb up that mountain, you can look back on it and you can be thankful that it happened. And by default, you can't see it from that perspective and hold on to a grudge. Those two things don't fit in the same box. It just doesn't work. And that's good. So by default, if you want to keep going up that mountain and using this energy as fuel, you relinquish that grudge just because you do. That's just what happens. I can't be mad at you now. I can't even be mad at anything that happened because it was so helpful to me and it benefited me so much that, I mean, I can't be mad at you. I'm not even mad at you. I'm so glad that it happened, dude. I learned so much from that. The best revenge is success. Move on. Be happy, heal, and do better. There is no better revenge than that. But at that point, by the time you reach that point, you ain't going to care about revenge. It's not even going to be about that. You know what I mean? But do whatever it takes to turn this into fuel, okay? So anywho, I feel like that was your message, Capricorn. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I greatly appreciate every last one of you who tune in and show me love, support, and positive feedback every single day on my channel, man. It's greatly appreciated. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video if you would like information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.